All right, guys. I've been sick for a few days now, probably because poured Kool-Aid on my head like an idiot. But I got some housekeeping I want to take care of before I start, talking about the Redskins. And the first thing I want to say is I want to thank my wife because she did a great job filling in on a video that I'm contracted to do. But she did not deserve some people out there calling her the B word and having and making personal attacks at her just because she's having a good time joking. Now, I'm not going to have that. I don't even say the B word because I have that much respect for women, but I know a lot of you don't. So I'm not going to ask that of you. But I tell you what, you know, punks, you will not call her that in my face unless you want your face rubbed in the concrete. And I promise you, you can do whatever you want to. The little girls out there and little girls in your class or at your college, but you don't mess with a man's wife ever. And this is a word of warning to any time. You don't go up to a man's wife and mess with a man's wife and call her names. Period. And secondly, how you gonna let a Vikings fan talk trash to you anyway? What, you gonna take your trash talk from a Falcons fan or a Lions fan? Huh? Have more respect for your team. The only team without a Super Bowl ring that can talk trash to me is the Philadelphia Eagles. And that's because they are punches in the face. All right, now the piece of YouTube drama that I'm gonna get into that I never get into, but I have to. Halen called me the other day and he told me about, the tech-centric thing, which I didn't know about. I had no idea. And then for me having no idea, he said somebody put in a video that tech-centric left because I put some political stuff in one of my videos. What? How ignorant are you? I know I listen to people all the time because I hate confrontation because I get too angry. That's what I told Halen when we first came here. Nobody was at YouTube except Halen, Witty, Tyler, and some randoms here and there. And I told Halen at that time I can't talk trash because I get too mad. I want to fight. So I don't engage in that kind of stuff. But tech-centric left because of me saying some things political. Let me tell you something about the history of me and tech-centric. Guess what we met? On another website talking about politics. We have never argued about politics. We've always talked. We've been on two ends of the spectrum, but we've never argued. Me and Heavy G, different ends of the spectrum, never argued. Because we're grown men. We know how to handle situations. But if you're not and you don't know how to handle, Big Daddy Caesar made a video and told you exactly what to do. If you don't like it, don't comment on it. He said he don't comment on religion, he don't comment on politics. It's up to you because in all honesty, you have control over there. Hit that little button down. Where is it? Down there somewhere. Hit the little button and say stop. You have control. You don't have to listen to anything you don't want to listen to. And that's why a person can put in their video anything they want to. You don't have to listen. And the thing that you don't know, and this, the thing that you don't know about me, is that I started out on the internet making political videos. Shango was a political guy. I directed and produced probably one of the first, if not the first, online episodic series, Shango as one character, and it was about politics. My political videos were way more popular than my cowboy videos until this year. So what? For you, Shango, this is the only time I'm going to be out here talking to you this way. From now on, Santa Claus, Shango is a mythical creature like Santa Claus or Beowulf or Grendel or whatever. Mythical creature, not really here, don't exist. So don't even talk about me like I exist. I am proud of Tech Century. for doing what he feels like he wants to do. He cares. I applaud people that care. Tech-centric's problem with people on here and people on here's problem with tech-centric, that's personal. That's stuff they need to work out. All right, that's enough of that. The game this weekend. We will beat the Washington Redskins. It is a guarantee. The reason why I'm guaranteeing it, because if we don't know that we have to go in there with everything we got Sunday, then we're not a football team. If we don't know we're going in there for a fight, if we don't know we're going to go in there and the Redskins will punch us in the face, then we're not attached to reality. But I think the first half of the season put reality in our blood. So we know we got to go out there and fight. I know T.O.'s going to go out there and fight. I know D-Ware's going to go out there and fight. I know Witten's going to go out there and fight. I know Tony's going to go out there and give it everything he can. And we're going to come home with a victory. Because I tell you what, we're in the playoffs already. All right. Peace out. And I'll see you after our victory. And please hope I get better.